Bonus number 22. It's a Cardassian Orbital Weapons Platform Special Edition. Is this a Starship, Eaglemoss? Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another official Starships collection, Star Trek-y thingy, whatever, from Eaglemoss. This time it's the Cardassian Orbital Weapons Platform Special Edition type gubbins thingy, which isn't a Starship. This is number 22 on the bonus editions. So, okay, let's review it. Let's put that to one side. Let's have a look at the magazine anyway. Turn off the lights so it doesn't reflect. So, this is from Deep Space Nine. It looks kind of dull, and I've seen the Trek Collector's review of this already, so a little bit behind from him, but that's fine. Automated, they were all part of the final Dominion battle fleet with Cardassia. They were kind of protecting the home world and other areas. A little bit of a pain in the arse to try and get through, apparently. So, it looks very much on the Cardassian style, like a Deep Space Nine station, with the extra part. These look like the three weapons sections that are around the circular part of Deep Space Nine. And obviously, these look like docking ports, but they're all a full weapons platform. So, I know these come from space, I know it's science fiction, but I thought these were meant to be starships. 2374. It's a long way past Kirk. Yeah, help out with the Dominion War. Yeah, so these sort of bits for the... Is there only three? I think there's three. It looks like big weapons pods. They do look kind of, with the amount that they were in orbit, protecting the planets. It's kind of, yeah, they just blanketed the entire sky, and there were no way around them. So it looks like they were obviously meant to be in sleep mode like that, and then out they go, and they can fire off to do what they wanted. But again, if they're automated, well, we've had other things that aren't starships, so yeah, we'll give it up for this go. That would have been interesting. John Eves first thought the weapons platform should be a massive array, like a space station. But then, if you're all going towards it, and these are the Klingon ships and the possibly Ambassador class, possibly the Galaxy. If that's going towards this, wouldn't you just kind of, I'm going to duck down a little bit and fly underneath it and get out its way? Unless you've got these, about 1,000 in orbit of these, I don't know. It is interesting how these things come about. That, on that angle, does remind me of a T-Plan a half, which they haven't done yet on the Starships collection. They're very formidable, these. Very, very formidable weapons. Yeah, I remember the arm of the Deep Space Nine station. Kind of a surprise. We've added up these panels that you never really knew they were there, with photon banks and torpedo launchers, phaser emitters. If they're going to bring the war, they're going to have to do something else with it. It's like you've got your shuttle bays, and they never really did anything with them apart from first couple of series. Then Defiant came along and the shuttles just took a massive backstage to them. This is a full Deep Space Nine station getting properly armoured up. Oh, I thought there was 2 pages there, but there isn't. It's just a thick back end. Yes, Deep Space Nine weapons. So it's obviously a weapons platform. Cardassians, yada yada. Let's have a look and see. because I'm not entirely happy with this. Right, 1671A/A, if anybody's taking note. Oh God, that's heavy. Is there any plastic on this? It looks dark. It looks, because obviously it's Cardassian, it's this kind of tanned colour, but it's far too dark. But you've got, I don't know, are these, I'm gonna have to tap it. It's cold. They're cold. That's got to be metal. I'm not entirely sure, you know. There's got to be detail work, which is, the inner part is definitely metal because there's less detail. And you can't get much detail on these anyway. There's like one piece. There's a bad line across there. But that's just where it's been cast. So it looks like plastic being stuck on. I'd possibly say these three parts have been plastic. And the rest of it seems to be metal. And that weighs. That does weigh for the size of it, because it's just the palm of my hand, but it isn't, if you know what I mean. But we need to get you in for some proper detail work, don't we? Right, and that focus in. No, it can't. So we'll come out to there. That's better. That's the centre section of the weapons platform. The emitters. Look at the detail work on one of those. You don't really see this detail by just looking at it, or notice it too well. Obviously there's three of these. Let's come down one of the arms, on the back of the arms. Let's get around the inside. There's a lot of detail here for the size of it. It's actually not too bad on detail. I'm quite impressed. It's like possibly a marry-up with the purple part there, which is the Dominion, the Jem'Hadar, and the Cardassians. Actually, I'd say, go back up to the end of the year, the green part, maybe potentially Romulan. So, there's not much on this to review. You got your standard Cardassian architecture there for absolutely no reason, and they should have been just churned out because they're in the middle of a war. But then again, sometimes in the middle of a war you can construct something that's actually beautiful. You get sort of like the stuff like the Spitfires, churned out and churned out. Some not hardly ever worked, some worked perfectly. But still, you can look at one and think it was such an amazing flying machine. You got something like this. I don't know. It's very different, but if this coming towards you and you've got that view, if it comes in focus, you've got that view, you know that you're going to get shot at very quickly and destroyed. Whereas up top of here would have been smaller ships. Torpedo launchers, possibly. Yeah, you got very much a mishmash between a lot of different. I mean, they wouldn't have the greeny sort of. Actually, they're clear plastic. Well, they're the plastic parts at the end here. Not fully clear, just a little bit opaque. They're stuck on the end. See, that looks like a part that's on the promenade on Deep Space Nine. Yeah. It's not my favourite, but I do like it. Purple section in the middle here, so obviously Jem'Hadar again. Yeah. So what are these parts? Are these extra sections that could come up? The extra arms? Everything seems to be extendable arms in Cardassia. It's a bit strange. Like these parts here, these like a... Can I get in any further, we think? See if she can keep on focus. There we go. Why is that like that? The paint is so way out by looking up. zooming in on the detail to do these videos, it sometimes ruins these models. Just so far out. That's actually not bad, the green section, and to keep still is very difficult because I'm zoomed in that much. Casting line there, that's quite, to the zoomed in is really bad, but it's fine, perfectly fine. I don't know if it's meant to have a wider section, a narrower section, a wider section, or what, or if it's meant to be a green band all the way around it. Let's try a third section. Yeah, it looks like it's squashed in and then brought out where the arms are. It's interesting and it's different, and different is always good. So that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I know there's a lot more Starships they could do out there, but at the minute, yeah, fine. Let's have an orbital weapons platform. So not a problem at all. Cardassian one can go with the part of Cardassian fleet. It's getting quite a few now, actually. I mean, the only thing that gets me a little bit is the colour-wise. It's darker, way darker than what it should be. So that's down to the render anyway. That's down to the paint dabs and whatever been done in production. So yeah, hope you like that review. I've got plenty more of these on the channel. Please look through, do what you have a comment on it, each one of those if you like. If not, just have a flick through, go through the playlist, the Eaglemoss stuff. Absolutely stacks on there, so really enjoy, plod through them, do what you want. Like and subscribe this one if you don't mind, and then share if you want on social media. I'm on plenty of social medias anyway, so I'll see you in a new video. Bye for now.